So this is Sipsmith headquarters. So what I've got in front of me are essentially the key botanicals for the fine cordial gin. So Juniper, essential. Without Juniper, it's just not gin. And Juniper gives it that really wonderful, rich, oily, piney sort of character, as well as subtle spiciness and a bit of woodiness as well. We've then got the coriander. It's almost like the unsung hero of gin. So it's the seeds as well, not the leaves, that the distillers are really interested in. And there's a tiny sort of little stick through the centre of the seed, and that's where all the flavour is. And it's got lemon in there, there's florals like linalool and things like that, and then wonderful sort of earthiness as well to it. And gins without citrus in them often taste lemony because of the coriander in there. So that really helps to lift and balance the resinous juniper. What I've got then to really make fine cordial gin, what it is some rose petals and some blackcurrant leaf. So the rose petals, when you distill them on copper, the heat changes them, so you don't necessarily get the same sort of florality as you would normally get. Instead, they kind of come across almost like a lychee sort of flavour. So what I'm going to do now is just load the botanicals into the still and leave them to macerate overnight with the spirit, and then we can distill them the next day. So we only ever add the right amount of botanicals to the still, so that when we're done at the end of the day, all we need to do is add water to bring our spirit back down to bottling strength. So you can see the distillate flowing over the point of pleasure here inside the spirit safe. And it looks a little bit like glass because of the density being completely constant as it comes off the still from the condenser. The shape of that will actually change throughout the run, depending on what ABV the distillate is. So I'm going to end the run now. We've collected all that we need to, so it's time to rinse Constance out and get ready to make tomorrow's batch of London Dry Gin.